Ooh, welcome to the Call It Like I Don't See It podcast, where we talk about movies, comics, games, sports, and more. How do you say, GP?
What is going on? Who is this? What accent is that, bro? What accent is that?
What do you mean? How do I say just now? I say GP.
Yeah, but what accent are you speaking? I'm trying to catch on to who it is.
I'm talking the French. Movie.
French.
Où c'est
French.
Où les c'est toi?
Okay.
Ce soir?
I got you. You should have throw that part. You should have thrown that in. I was like, I didn't know where you going, Wakanda or like some part of Nigeria. I don't know what was going on. But French. French, you say.
Ce soir.
Say okay. Got you. Oui. All right. Allez-vous français?
All right.
Okay. Hi, folks. This is AD here. AD here. Regular accent. Regular voice. How's everyone doing?
What up, peoples? How y'all doing?
You gonna be French for the whole episode, bro?
Nah. I was just messing with you on that.
Alright, cool. Just making sure.
Messing with you got, keep me up on your toes.
Probably need to hit on the Google Translate. Yeah, Google, what did he just say? Hold it to the mic. Google, say that thing again. Say it again. Google, what the hell did he just say? Google. Oh my God.
No.
How's it going, folks? Welcome back.
What's
episode
up, people?
44.
How y'all doing? Episode 44.
Yeah.
How was your first week of summer vacation?
My first week?
Yes.
I'm glad you asked. I started back running with a good pace at the end of the week. 2.5 is not bad. Started a new Gundam, Master Grade, Astray, Red Frame, gonna be sweet. Caught up on My Hero, caught up on Laundry. Got pretty close to a PS5. Home with my bro at BJ's. Had lunch with my mom, found a new intake on my front porch. Cottonwood bar. I possibly found someone to make all that like I don't see insurance for a reasonable price. Should I run that back from the top? Yes, sweet Gundam, I started back running with a good pace at the end of the week. 2.5 started with a new Gundam, Master Grade, Red Frame, gonna be sweet. Caught up on My Hero, caught up on Laundry. Got pretty close to a PS5. Hung up my bro at BJ's. Had lunch with my mom, found a new insect, found a Cottonwood bar, possibly found someone to make all like I can all see insurance at a reasonable price.
Okay, Ace.
That was my week.
All right. Okay, Ace Ventura. Alrighty.
Alrighty then. That was my week in a nutshell. How was yours? Oh my God.
I do not. I just chilled. I just worked all day and chilled. That's it.
Oh God, why did you
see how easy that is?
Why did you inhale all of that to just give me that as a return? You stupid. Oh my God.
See how easy that was?
Yeah. Sorry, I did a lot. So yeah.
Should I do that reverse?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Anything new with you, brother?
I'm starting to have a problem with these Pixar filters.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're everywhere.
I'm getting tired of seeing them, man. They're starting to be super weird.
It's really creepy. It's starting to take on an identity for itself now for people.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize it until you brought it up the other day. I was like, what? Pixar faces? And I started seeing it popping up more in people's profile pictures.
Too much. Too much.
From Twitter to Instagram to Facebook. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why are you changing your face? Again!
It got so bad to the point to where I saw a clip of Juice, Juice, the movie, where they had Tupac. They had a very important scene where Tupac was as a Pixar Tupac.
They changed his face to a Pixar face.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know where it's going now with people doing that. Especially, I don't know, because like at first there was the whole makeup, duck face kind of situation where people are doing like way too much makeup on their face.
Yeah.
And that's their face. Okay, cool. You meet them in person, you don't know who they are because they had so much makeup on their face. Now this is even worse because like their profile picture is a Pixar face. So how do you expect to meet some what does a person do on a dating scene? Like, hey, you look nothing like your profile. Yeah, duh. Pixar faces can't be transferred into reality. Jeez. It's ridiculous. It's getting out of hand.
What
it's
I'm
like
looking at,
Finding
Coco?
Nemo and Incredibles all over the place.
I'm looking at Coco.
It's kind of sad at the same time.
The only Pixar character I want to see in real life is Elastigirl. You know why?
Everybody knows why. But as I'm saying, like, okay, what does that do for... I was trying to divert from that. I knew that's where you're going. But I'm trying to see, like, what does that do for someone's self-esteem? If they can't even accept themselves, as how they look originally, prior to the makeup.
Right.
Now you throw on this whole... Like, I've actually seen people commenting, oh, girl, you look so cute. How do you look so cute? You nut! a Pixar face on.
You're not real.
It's not her face at all.
Then it's super creepy because the head is large, right?
Right,
and then the
right.
neck is super skinny, and everything else is just your regular body.
Right, but then the eyes, the eyes are all like beautiful and whatever, how the Pixar faces look. And I'm like, yeah, that looks cute, but that's not how you look.
Right.
You might need to work on that. So yeah. For those suffering with self-issues out there, you're pretty as you are. Don't ruin it with a Pixar face.
Don't ruin it.
That does nothing. So that was aggravating you. Anything good that came out of the week? or that was just what was your mind?
That was it. That's all I want to talk about right now.
Okay, sweet. All right, sweet. That's your week.
That's my week. Yeah.
We do have other things to talk about, though. What's the first thing? This is another controversial one right now.
We do. Producers of the Harley Quinn animated series on HBO Max had a scandalous type of, a scene where Batman was going down on Catwoman.
Yep. Big news on the Twitter world this week. And,
the people at DC was like, yo, you got to take that scene out. So the producers was like, why? What's wrong with that?
Yep.
DC people said, Batman don't do that.
Heroes.
Heroes. Matter of fact, heroes don't do that. But I think they was just talking about Batman.
I think they just try to generalize it and just to make it not seem like they're attacking Batman. First off, like, Batman don't do that. But no. Heroes don't. Heroes shouldn't do that.
They were like, no, Batman don't. Oh, heroes don't do that. Right. So they was like, why? They said, how can we sell toys if Batman does that?
Wow. That's their concern, is selling toys.
Yeah.
And this thing sparked, I'm pretty sure people have already seen the wave that this have caused on the social feeds. But everybody's been going off back and forth like, hey, what's wrong with Batman going down on Catwoman?
This is more. This is the issue. I don't think. If this is a R-rated adult animated show, why would you worry about toys if it's not for kids?
Right. If the show itself is not for kids, what would you worry about toys for?
Yeah.
That's your take on it. My take on it is, why not? It's Batman. He's human, right? He's like. Right. He has sexual needs. Why can't he, please this villainous? She's part villain, part hero sometimes, right? Does he play the anti-hero role?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He can do that with her. That's perfectly fine. What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out why is he a line now? Because some of these heroes, and I've always wondered how real can you get with superheroes, right?
Right.
Because sometimes I'm like, man, it would be pretty nice if you could just be like, yo, before I go save the day, I got to use the toilet real quick. Just keep it relatable, right? Realistic.
Yeah.
You could throw in their sex life. That's fine with me. Like, do you have a problem with them showing how they do sexually in a comic book?
I do not.
Okay, right. Because that's what we do, right? Don't we sleep with our wives, right?
Right.
Or someone of particular interest that, if you're single, you want. Is Batman married?
Batman married, I think almost married at one point.
Right. Yeah. So he's perfectly fine.
Or some
you feel like
dimensions they got married, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's perfectly fine for him to decide, hey, I'm going to throw it off, take my cowl off real quick and make you howl.
Sorry, Catwoman, you didn't get the memo. Bats don't lick cats.
Bats don't lick cats. No, but he does. He wants to. But they're trying to deprive him of it.
DC. No.
Trying to deprive him of it. I have no problem with them trying to include a hero's sex life. Like, why?
This is an R-rated animated show. This should be in the scene. It should be.
It should be a lot. Don't turn it into a porn movie or anything like that. That's not what we're asking for here. No. You could just do a little snippet. Okay, this is what was going on, right? And just fast forward or whatever, or do a shadow scene, whatever, silhouette. Don't really show that it's happening.
Does Superman do this?
Superman's an alien. I don't know what kind of needs he has, right? Kryptonians may not need that as a need or a desire. But Batman's straight up human in a suit. So
more question is this: does the female version of heroes and anti-heroes does it? Is DC cool with female doing it, or I'm trying to figure out what's the dynamic of who can do this and who cannot.
See, right. So you're talking on a DC scale. I'm talking all comic books, Marvel or DC.
Well,
right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Marvel has a problem with this.
Oh, they don't?
I think this is DC's get up crap.
Okay, it's another loss for DC there. That's what this is.
I know certainly Image don't care if you.
No, what?
Image don't care.
Image don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Image just throwing in what a duplicate threesome. Oh,
yeah, we can only say this because DC's stating that heroes don't do that. So it's a DC problem. DC, if you could think of any comic book company, DC would say something like this. So I don't get how they could be so dark at times,
but not sexual.
Yeah,
how you can be dark but not sexual? That's exactly. Come on, dude. That you got to throw that in there. Yeah. And like I said, it's Batman, dude. He's one of the most relatable characters that they have for his human, his human-esque and him being a millionaire, sure, whatever. But at the base of it, he's straight like a dude, just a regular dude, right?
Yeah.
And regular dudes, say, hey, man, this chick looking pretty cool in this latex. She's kind of hogging on me kind of hard. Might want to do something about that, Batman.
Right. Exactly.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I don't care what the producers say. I'm going to go down on her like the Dark Knight. It's going to be a dark night. It's a good night. It's a good night. Good night. He's up late. Like he's at 2 a.m.
So feminine fellatio. At a quarter of midnight.
It's 2 a.m., bro. Like he
get
just
my grappling hook and come to you.
Get your use this grappling hook on you real quick. But like they in what was it, the Killing Joke, right? The one with the Joker. Didn't he sleep with Batgirl, right?
Yeah.
How did they let that fly? They didn't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
And and then like she was at least probably at least 15 years younger than this dude.
Right.
Am I wrong?
DC got a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, they do. Because when I saw that scene, I was like, yo, that chick's like a minor if you're doing like, age gap. I'm like, bro, that chick's like way not in your grade right there. And that's okay. You could go ahead and sleep.
Batman, at least about 30.
Hey, at least about 40 in that movie.
At least about 40, yeah.
He got old Batman wrinkly balls in that chick. I was like, God dang, this is gross. But he's like, you know what? No one else is around in no latex. You better come here.
No, we on this rooftop, so nobody around.
It's that rooftop air. It gets
they
kind
got
of
no
horny.
Cameras. Think close.
All on the rooftop. Yeah, get you horny. Don't go to the rooftop.
That rooftop air, it flows differently up there. Yeah.
That thing's an aphrodisiac. Yo, Catwoman, come here.
Look, you feel that breeze?
Ooh,
I feel that.
Bat nipples hard.
It's coming through the latex of the suit.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know how. Like if we're gonna keep it real here, like how do you keep a boner like sealed if you're in that kind of like tight suit?
I don't know, man. You gotta
as a hero.
You gotta take that thing off, man.
Like for real, like you got to, you gotta let it breathe,
Yeah, you can't save a woman with a cleavage out.
Nah.
Oh, Alfred,
and then you try to cover it up with your utility belt.
Alfred, turn my vision off. In my helmet.
Let me drop the utility belt a little bit. God dang, these pants tight to the mom.
Let me adjust
keep
myself.
it real. DC, keep it real, man. It's all right. There's no problem with that. If he wants to go down on Catwoman, let him do it. It's perfectly fine.
Alfred, I need help.
You're gonna get it today, man. You're gonna get it all.
And more.
I want to show you the Bat Cave. Robin, close your eyes, damn it. Drake, shut your ass up.
Who is Drake?
Was it Nathan Drake? Wasn't he Robin?
Nathan Drake? Oh, he's definitely confused. Nathan Drake is Uncharted video game.
Oh, wait. What the hell am I talking about? Oh.
Whoa.
Oh,
you know what? Whoa.
Cutscene right here. Cutscene.
Oh, no, we keep this in. We keep this in, AD.
No, I've had a few, bro.
Oh, that's good.
I've had a few.
We keeping this in, though. Yeah, we keep this in.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm relaxing, bro.
Okay.
Father's Day, I can get away with a lot, bro. I can get away with that.
Damian Wayne is his son.
Damian Wayne. There we go. That's what I was thinking about. Sorry, that's what I was thinking about. Not Nathan Drake. That's a completely different, unrelated situation.
There's a whole other battle right now.
As I take another sip here. Hold on.
On a sauce.
As
I take the sip of this sauce.
Hey, was Batman sipping the sauce when he decided to go down on Catwoman?
No, but Ra's al Ghul daughter drugged him to create Damian Wayne. Yeah.
So she used a little bit of the sauce too.
Yeah. And then DC did the whole thing where she didn't carry the baby for 9 months. She just used his artificially inseminated and created it in a lab.
So DC sounds like they're afraid to.
I don't know, man. They sound like they're afraid and they're not. I don't know.
That's just crazy. That's why I don't listen to DC. I don't watch DC. This is why, right? This is why, bro.
This is why.
This is another battle that I'm winning here because I'm like, you guys don't even let your heroes. You don't let your heroes go down on these chicks. What's wrong with you?
We not clouded DC. We just talking about this.
I'm clouded.
I was about to spell
Get it right,
water.
DC.
All right,
Get it right.
And we gonna call it right then and now on that.
On that. Moving on. We got quick bits. Let's go. All right, let's go. Quick bit we got on the deck. Lala. She's moving on from Mellow Ride. Lady Lala, after 11 years of supposed marriage, because I think 3 of that they were single or separated, whatever.
Yeah.
She's moving on from Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
After 11 years, so they're divorced. She's officially on the market, fellas. So if you're looking if you think you could reach that bar of high maintenance, go ahead, holla.
You remember when Lala was a DJ?
Yeah, I remember. And I didn't think much of her until she started like messing with Carmelo, and I was like, oh snap, she looks pretty cute.
Yeah.
Before she was just with the headphones, and I couldn't really grasp her face. Maybe she should have put a Pixar face on. I probably would have paid attention.
Oh no,
Pixar faces. Oh my god. Oversized eyes are gorgeous. Anyway, next good bit.
Guardians of the Galaxy game showed the trailer during E3, which we completely didn't really watch.
Nope.
Yeah. What you think of the trailer?
Trailer looked like a bougie kind of like Avengers version.
I think it's going to be better than Avengers, but I don't. The pro it's like an adventure game. Avengers wasn't really an adventure game.
It was more like a co-op kind of thing.
Yeah, co-op battle type of game. But I don't like the fact that you can only play as Star-Lord.
What?
Oh, you can't play with... Yeah.
I didn't even look that deep into it.
Yeah, you basically Star-Lord, but you controlling attack modes on the other Guardians. So you telling everybody else what to do, but you staying as Star-Lord. So
it's kind of like they're following a Final Fantasy approach here with the game style?
Kind of.
Right, where you control... You're the main character there, but you can swap into the other characters sometimes?
Yeah, but you can't control the characters. I mean, you can't be the character. You can only control the other characters.
Right.
But it looks cool.
I don't know, man. I think the graphics need some work. I don't like the character build. Like, Star-Lord looks kind of whack.
Star-Lord does look whack. But
he looked like some kind of like fake Johnny Bravo knockoff. Right. I was like, I'm talking about
the other Guardians. They look cool. Especially Rocket.
Yeah, Rocket, I mean, you can't go wrong making Rocket. Rocket looks dope.
Yeah.
Drax, I don't know. Drax, I think he has too much red on his, like, and it's not properly placed on his body. It just doesn't look right to me. But you got no problem with Drax?
Nah, not really.
No?
Drax is kind of like that in the comics.
Okay.
More or less.
All right. Well, yeah, other than that, the graphics don't look too, like, revolutionary. It looks still like it's PS4 graphics there.
You think so?
Yeah, that didn't look like PS5 graphics to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it could use some more. Or maybe that's not the final, version.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they're gonna tweak some things, make it run a little bit smoother, but it looks a little choppy to me there.
Okay.
But would you get it? That's my next one.
I gotta look more into it. I need to look at this is the type of game where I need to look at the reviews on first
before.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not at all coming close to me. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna touch it. I'll save myself the aggravation.
All right.
That's good.
President Joe Biden signs the bill to make Juneteenth a federal holiday.
Yes, and we celebrated that lovely holiday yesterday.
Yeah.
Happy Juneteenth,
Happy
everybody.
Juneteenth, peoples.
Officially the celebration of the ending of slavery.
Right.
That's pretty major, bro, because true story here, I was teaching my kids about Juneteenth a while back, like 2 months ago. And I was like, they're pretty close to signing, like making this a national holiday, a federal holiday. I had no idea it was actually going to happen this year. So I'm pretty sure my kids are like, Mr. Charles, what the hell you knew this is going to happen? I'm like, no, I really did not know this is possible. But this is great. This is good stuff here, man.
I
wish like it didn't fall on a weekend so you could actually feel like it was more of a holiday.
Now let me ask you this question: is this your doing of teaching them, or is this the school?
No, this might like I could choose what I teach them in certain cultural things for social studies, right? So I chose to teach them about Juneteenth. Like I try to diversify, what they're learning. Because for me, I didn't really know.
Right there. That's a nice.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you. But because I really didn't know too much on Juneteenth until I moved out from New York and I came over here and they're like, Juneteenth is next week. I'm like, what the heck?
That's why I asked because, when we was growing up, they wasn't really teaching.
No, they wasn't. So that's why now, and I think actually like a parent had reached out to me and thanked me for teaching her son about it because he knows now the whole meaning behind Juneteenth and he was like spitting it back to her. I was like, oh snap, I actually did a good thing. Yeah. But it is a great thing. Like I said, I wish it would happen like on a Monday or Tuesday so you can actually take the day off, right?
Right, yeah.
Because it happened on a Saturday, but this is the first one. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a change up next year.
Yeah, we'll see when the day falls. Yeah.
It's a good step in a long road ahead still.
Oh yeah, it's a long
road ahead.
Long road. I can't even see the end.
Yeah, but it is a good step though. At least we got a holiday now.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, next good bit.
Moving on,
a little bit of spurts.
Taking the spurts.
So this is pretty much quick here because Kawhi, we all know he's out, right? He's out with a knee injury. Unfortunate there. But hey, those Clippers still managed to pull it out in Game 7 and beat the Jazz. So they are now playing against the Phoenix Suns, who is also without Chris Paul due to a COVID run-in.
Situation.
Yes. COVID violation there. So they're saying it's indefinitely, but there's a chance he can still come back. So I guess it's based on some tests. Yeah. But Game 1 was just a couple of hours ago, and the Suns actually took Game 1 without Chris Paul. So
I'm actually
that's a good sign.
I'm actually rooting for Chris Paul, man, because every time he get close to it, there's always something goes array. Yeah,
and he's such a good player. So and he's been playing for what? He's 36, right? He's 36 years old now. So I'm actually rooting for the Suns as well. I mean, no offense to the Clippers. I know they're probably hyped because hey, we don't have to face LeBron. But yeah, I really hope the Suns make it out of there to the NBA Finals. Take it all the way.
You could just say LeBron.
No, I don't.
Or the Lakers.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the Western Conference Finals, not the first round. What are you talking about, Mark?
This guy,
I don't mention no team in the first round.
Hater.
At least get to the second round. You want me to bring this back? Hey, I'll bring it back from last week. LeBron, what are you doing, Roy? How you doing?
This is so old.
Anyway, good luck to those Phoenix Suns.
Yes.
Man. Good luck to them.
Yes,
and
good luck.
Yeah, keep it over. Oh, also a little side news there. It's also now going to be the Milwaukee Bucks that made it out of the conference semifinals there. They beat the Nets in Game 7. It was a very back and forth Game 7, bro. That thing was intense.
Kevin Durant did his best, man.
He did his best, but too many injuries on the Nets seem to have done him in, So
I blame Harden with all that. Harden does, man. Anywho,
dude, he was injured too, though.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he always does everything in the season, and when it's crunch time during the playoffs,
something happens. I think you got a bad juju. Somebody put a curse on him or something like that. But maybe KD should have probably stayed with the Warriors. Who knows? Maybe you could have still won. Anyway, that's it for sports. That's it for Quick Bits.
That's it for Quick Bits.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, guess what?
What?
I'm feeling take it back a little bit here, bro.
So let me see. You call. I want to
call a reminisce of you. Yeah, yo, we got a good one this week, dogs. I was so hyped. We are calling a reminisce this week on Warriors of Virtue. Oh,
I bet nobody was expecting us to do a call a reminisce over this movie.
If you was expecting it or not, this movie needed to be in this damn podcast episode, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
Warriors of... Where do you want to start with it, Go ahead. What do you want to reminisce on?
This movie is totally different than what I remember growing up.
Mm-hmm.
This is like I previously watched this, just for this episode. Mm-hmm. And it's like I had a lot of questions with the film.
Oh, after you watch it the second time?
I think this is the first call of reminisce where I had questions of a classic. Like, why did they have to fix his leg in the land of Tao?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What I didn't get, like, the sense.
Oh man, you get it. You grew up, and you're questioning your childhood movie.
Yeah, I'm questioning this moment. Why? Like why? Why?
It's the magic of Tao, bro. It's the magic.
I know, but
it doesn't matter.
Like the story in time. Like I'm trying to figure out why though. Like he could have just kept his leg as his leg.
Like I said, dude, it's the magic of Tao. Everything's healed. I mean, it's probably something that happens when he transfers through the little sewage toilet water that he fell in to get over to Tao.
All right, here go my another question right here.
Look, I thought we reminiscing. You questioning? This ain't questioning over you. This is
one more. And then I'm gonna go all out on how great it is.
All right, okay.
How does Ryan know Ming?
How does Ryan know Ming?
Yeah.
The chef?
Yes.
Yeah, he just knows him. He probably just been to the restaurant for like 1,000 times. That's what he said.
They did?
He said, I've been to this restaurant for 1,000 times, Mom. He was talking to his mom in the kitchen there. Like, that's how he knows the chef. You can get cool with the chef.
Okay.
Ain't no problem. Stop picking. Stop nitpicking on a classic. Dang!
All right. Okay. All right. Who was your favorite?
I'm gonna take over this decision.
Wait. Who was your favorite Rue?
Thank you. Now we can reminisce.
Now we reminisce.
God. I always loved the play. I know for some reason I like the fire kangaroo is one of my favorites.
The fire.
It was hard to go between the fire kangaroo and the wood kangaroo. That wood kangaroo. Matter of fact, I might change that up. The wood kangaroo is my dude.
Wood kangaroo.
His staff skills was like 10 times what Donatello be doing in Ninja Turtles, and I was just like,
they're it's different. So
yeah, it's different. But I'm just like his skill set, his skills with the staff was so damn slick. I loved it. Who's yours?
Yi, the virtue of metal.
Oh, the steel dude.
Yeah, the silent dude. Yeah, he was the more like more. Even though he was silent, he brought more personality into the group.
More personality? You think the steel dude?
Yeah. You like the scenes where he was like the scene where they fall down that
the tunnel?
Yeah, and then he was trying to get his weapon, but he like he wanted to get it so bad, but like and then they were trying to pull him out because he was too big for the hole. And then he was the way he
So you think because of that, and then what else? Like with the handshake, you mean with him learning how to do a handshake?
The way he communicate with all the other rules, and they know exactly what he's saying.
Right. He brought a certain charm.
Yeah, he brought a certain charm. Yeah,
I see that. Yeah, he definitely brought a charm. Because the wood guy, like I talked with Wood Kangaroo, he barely talked to anybody. He kept saying most of the time. You shouldn't have left it, young. I said what I said. And I'm like, damn, bro, you got nothing else to say?
Oh, you're back.
Well, welcome back. I'm like, dang, you sound like the kangaroo version of Scotty McGruff or something.
Kangaroo, Illinois.
Only you can take a bite out of Komodo.
I'll jump on you with my tail.
Oh my God, yeah. But dude, this was the first, I'm like reminiscing on this when I first saw it as a kid, because I'm not going to grade it hard as I'm doing as an adult right now.
Right.
But as a kid, bro, like you did, jeez, man, grow back young. Grow young. Let's do this right. Grow up, go young when we do reminisce. But this was like the introduction here to like kung fu, like kid style kung fu, right? Like the dream of Ryan seeing these kung fu warriors was kind of like our little dream, right?
Right. Yeah.
This was our kung fu and stuff before we even seen like Crouching Tiger. Like you remember Crouching Tiger did the whole running on the bamboo stick?
Yeah.
Boys of Virtue was running on top of little grass wheat. Like this dude was nuts.
Yeah.
This dude picked up a piece of wheat and used it as a sword. Who does that back in the day? Like
the whole mythical land, the way that they congregate amongst, is they're more away from the people, even though they protect the people. They more, on their own. They train on their own time, more secluded. I like that. I like the people and the creatures as a community. It's not just people or humans is both. It's like creatures.
It's a mix of some weird, that big goat, sheep, ram looking dude. I don't know, and like the rhino kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now watching it as a dumb, I'm like, what kind of language are they speaking? They're like, oh, booga, lunga. I'm like, y'all just created that. That's a that's not a real language. Y'all just created that stuff. Y'all took it over some Ewoks or something because that ain't make no sense. Y'all didn't even put no subtitles for that.
Also, I like the fact that they had this natural resource that
the life
was very sacred. Yeah.
Drinking from the life spring. It's kind of like that Dark Crystal, the life force, the essence.
Yeah.
I was almost expecting him to be there to suck up the life spring. Yeah. Dude, freaking this, like when I watched it again and like you saw like Komodo's army and stuff like that, I'm like, dude, that gave me some serious Isengard vibes. I was like, damn, did they get inspiration from this movie? Because
the look of it all, right?
Yeah, like the way they were marching and they had to spin. It's like it looked like match that up against Isengard's army from the Two Towers. See what I'm talking about? Like it looks exactly alike. I'm like, damn, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah. What was your favorite quote from the movie?
Virtue be yours. Virtue be yours.
my favorite quote is from Ryan's friend when he said, "Man, this is stupid. Let's make like Tom and Cruise."
Make like Tom and Cruise. Man, you gotta leave it to the black kid in the movie to call some smooth ass line like that. With your backwards can't go. I was like, damn, bro. That's
I was like, did AD take his style? I was thinking,
no.
Like,
nah.
He had your style.
He had the Kangol style. I never rock my Kangos backward like that though. He had like oversized.
Okay.
He had like oversized Kangol, bro.
Yeah, it was backwards.
His thing was all loose, but that was the style back then in the 90s. I mean, like that's how they did. But yeah, that was a good line. The next quote that I like from that movie, do not think thoughts, Mr. Komodo. Do think thoughts. Like, shut your ass up. Don't think. Oh my god. That leads me to my next point, bro. Komodo, right, as a villain.
Right. You kind of did not match up with his fighting abilities. Like, he was more like a emo type of character, but can fight.
He was like an anime. He was one of those anime villains, bro. Like, he was out of place in this movie, I feel. Because, like, Kusix had hit me up when I showed him that we were doing this, and he's like, yeah, Komodo looked like he should have been, like, in a Mortal Kombat movie.
He was like a drama queen.
He was a drama queen, but he was freaking deadly, bro.
He was.
And then his scream. I'm like, bro, he is always screaming. He was always screaming throughout that movie. Out of nowhere, for the littlest things.
Yeah.
Do not think thoughts. Oh my god. But yeah, he had some serious anger issues, bro. But when he did that, the screaming part I'm talking about, when he was fighting the steel dude, right?
Right.
And he was like, still nothing to say? Then I will be your voice. So screaming off the chest, like, bro, you are not supposed to be in this movie. You were supposed to be some kind of like twisted animal.
What does it say? Shit happens.
Read to me.
Shit happens.
Read the words. God dang! But
and the way he come on the screen, he remind me of a more
like a Prince villain,
like a more evil Jack Sparrow.
Mm-hmm. Like a twisted Jack Sparrow,
like a gothic Jack Sparrow. Yeah.
Does this purple fit me? Like, what the hell does that matter to the plot? Why are you asking that guy that question?
Man.
Oh my god, yeah. But he carried. I mean, he pretty much talked a lot on that movie because it seemed like he was carrying the plot when I look at it the second time.
Yeah.
The next thing that like I love reminiscing on was just that opening scene with the chef. Speaking of Chef Ming, the way he cooked, I was like, damn, bro, nobody makes food like that anymore, or if ever. I've never seen food prepared like that. It was so over the top, like, really, bro, the rice in a perfect scoop and a perfect toss.
In the air?
In the air. And you perfectly do a kung fu kick to open the sink. Right. Open the sink with your hands, please. People walking around.
Yeah, exactly. You got,
it was
your footprint all on it.
It was so over the top to just stress like this is a kung fu movie. This is the intro to the kung fu movie.
Right.
Oh my god! But yeah, it was. I loved it, man. It's an enjoyable kid movie. Like I can't wait to show my son this. Like,
it's a classic. Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, like kung fu kangaroos. Come on, it was a step up from Ninja Turtles. Like, hey, Ninja Turtles, we might know that, but check out these kung fu kangaroos.
Right. Yeah.
You know, give them some love. Roos can kick butt too.
Right. Exactly.
And then that song, I love that song. It was in the middle of it or something like that. Warriors of Nature or something like that.
Yeah.
You remember how to go? I was like, God damn, bro. This is the most serious movie ever. This is the serious, bro. Like, that's Lord of the Rings X, bro. That was Lord of the Rings before Lord of the Rings got big, dude.
Yeah.
Kung fu version. They had so many different things in that movie. Oh man. Anything else you want to reminisce on?
I want to reminisce on the Master. On how he was like right the whole time and barely anybody ever be listening to him besides nobody be listening. No, nobody listens to him. Yeah. I'm like, how much of a leader were you? You know, and then like he did like, but I mean, he did have the best freaking fight scene of the movie. In my opinion, versus Komodo.
Versus Komodo, like that scene was just boss.
Yeah,
but he had the funniest death. Yeah. Like he just see his face sliced. Yeah, and he's like, exactly. Oh shit!
Look, I got grazed.
I got grazed.
Ryan, I'm out.
I'm like, Ryan, I'm dead.
Ryan,
I'm dead. Like I rewinded that scene like 4 times, bro. Just like, wow, really, dogs. Like you ran so fast across these, grass sweep, and you still couldn't dodge this blade. Yeah. It's a big, massive wave. You can see it right there. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, he was dope. What was your other than that? Which other fight scenes stood out to you, or which other Roos had the best fights? When
Komodo split itself, he did like that little the Namekian move where he split itself. When he was fighting homeboy with the leader with the sword.
Water?
The sword. Yeah. That when it was on that treadmill, that water treadmill.
Mm-hmm. Man, I gotta give respect to the flower chick, the earth chick, man. The earth kangaroo. I'm saying earth chick, she's a roo.
Oh, you talking about the scene when she fighting the little two dumb dudes?
No. When she was fighting Komodo when he split himself,
okay.
She was giving that man the business for a bit, bro. Like he's like, don't get it twisted, dude. I will kick your ass.
The whole scene when he's fighting all of them was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was good, man. That was like the climax of the movie right there.
Yeah,
biggest highlight.
Right.
But yeah, it was a feel good kung fu movie. Like I loved it as a kid, and I'm not grading it too hard as an adult because of course it's silly. Come on, Drake.
It's silly, but I was like, as a kid, some movies is aged differently than I thought as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was great as a kid, but like I had some questions as an adult.
Yeah, it didn't age well as you watch it again. Yeah, you have to
like the Sandlot didn't have. I had no problem with Sandlot or the Mask. I don't have a problem.
Why it ages well.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with this. It's just that I just had questions. You know, as an adult, you have questions like, where was Ryan's dad?
I mean, where was his dad for the whole movie, right? Because apparently they were together. Right. And my only question when I saw this, and I was like, I'll just leave this as my only point, my only little, pointing fingers thing. Like, this whole world was underneath a freaking sewage, like sewage water.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where this whole world was, or was it just a figment of his imagination?
I think it was the book.
It was probably the book. I don't know, because they don't even explain how he got back to the scene before he walked across the pipe. True. And he just like flashed right back into it. Like, did nobody realize he was gone?
I don't know.
Do they have some kind of timekeeper thing going on over there? No, but you see, but that's why you just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Don't dive too deep. It's not supposed to make all this much sense. Right. Because even when you look back on it, I was looking at the reviews. Some people give this like a 2 out of 5. I was like, God damn.
Oh man, no, that's just messed up.
Yeah, but I mean, because they were looking at it to make sense. I'm like, what are you looking for? It's kangaroo kung fu.
And
leave it alone.
Prosthetic makeup on the kangaroos was superb. Like,
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna call it there on Warriors of Virtue.
Oh yeah.
All right, moving on. We got speaking of kung fu. Speaking of kung fu.
Yes. Well, we were supposed to go to
Shoku. As we previously.
Yes, ramen. A restaurant, but they ran out of noodles. The day of us going.
The day of.
Yeah, the day of.
So disappointed.
Yeah, so disappointed. But we went to another ramen, shop called Jinya Ramen Bar.
Jinya Ramen Bar. We had quick thinking on this one and found a replacement. Still was a damn good time. Still was a damn good location.
Yeah. Good atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Very good atmosphere. Like, I loved how we walked in there and it instantly felt like we were in Japan. Like,
right.
I like, we sat there and felt like, okay, we're in the cultures all around, the music playing pretty well, the servers and everything. They kept screaming out, "Irashi, irashai, irashai," right? That's
every time someone come in, yeah,
irashai, which translates to "welcome to our shop." So
yeah,
it was good. We kept hearing. I was just like, all right, sweet. Made you definitely feel like you went into a sewer and ended up in another part of the world.
Yeah, it was pretty dark ambiance. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty cool.
But people were sitting close, right? It's not too close to each other, but close enough, and you can still get in with your friends and hear the conversation. It wasn't too loud,
like a traditional ramen shop where everybody, you know, they at a certain
community. Community. You felt welcome. You felt like you're part of the Japanese community.
Right.
I thoroughly enjoyed the use of these chopsticks. Like the chopsticks that they had there was superb, and the layout of the menu. Right. Of course, it's on the phone because everything's COVID-wise now. Right. But the selection was pretty good. It was pretty damn good.
Good variety of ramen.
Yeah. What did you get on yours? What did you get?
Pork. What did you get?
I had Sprouting Up Ramen. I had the Sprouting Up Ramen. It was my first time having. This came with a seasoned egg in it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I had that.
Had the seasoned egg. That thing was delicious, dude. Super delicious.
What else was in it?
We had the pork. It was pork chicken broth, crispy Brussels sprouts, thick noodles, and then this thing, pork chashu, if I'm saying that correct. Very good stuff there. And it had like Japanese mushrooms as well.
Okay.
I also threw in some crispy fried onions on top and I had sushi. Was it sushi? Nori. Sorry. Nori
seaweed. Yeah, seaweed.
Nori seaweed. For the first time I had seaweed in my life. It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. It tasted like a little bit of it's like close to a kale kind of taste, so it wasn't too bad. And once you soak it in the broth, oh my God, it was so delicious.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, it's like this ramen had so much flavor. So much flavor.
Yeah.
Kept my mouth highly entertained. Like my mouth was like, oh my God, this is so good.
It was a nice quantity of bowl.
Big size.
Big bowl and deep as it go down.
Yeah, and I mean it up like super quick. So and then also it felt like I was eating kung fu in my mouth. Like if it's kung fu, since we talked about Warriors of Virtue there, this is what kung fu tasted like in my mouth.
It felt like a kangaroo tail hit one of your teeth, right?
No, not kangaroo tail, but just kung fu in period. It was like karate chops.
Warriors of Virtue.
Just the karate chopping in my tongue. It tasted really good.
Yeah.
And then even the drinks were pretty good. Right? I had this pomegranate eye, which is pretty good, right? It had a nice little kick to it. Got my buzz going. The Long Island, though, I gotta say, because I'm a Long Island connoisseur. Long Island wasn't that hard on the lips.
Wasn't hitting the spot?
Nah, it could have been a little stronger. But I get it. That's not their thing, so I wasn't really too disappointed. I was just like, all right, sweet. Anything else that
I had the watermelon mint drink. Yeah.
Smooth.
It was
sweet.
It was good. Yeah. Watermelon.
Mint had a nice touch to it.
Yeah.
The cucumber adds a certain hint.
Yes. And they had a big chopped watermelon on top of the glass too. So.
Nice. Did you eat yours? Because that's all y'all had both of your glasses. Nobody touched it.
I didn't eat.
Eat the watermelon, damn it.
I was all into the ramen after I drank it, so I was like,
eat it like Batman eats the cat. Eat it. Watermelon sugar. Watermelon sugar. Tastes like strawberries. My only knock has to be because I love when a place has a decent bathroom. This one, the bathroom kind of threw me off.
Yeah, the bathroom
kind of threw me off.
It was kind of weird. Yeah,
it was a weird spot. It was only one stall, right? You have to travel towards the back part of the kitchen. I guess that's where they dump all the bad dishes.
Right on the side of the kitchen. Yeah,
it felt like one of those dark alleyways. I was just like, whoa. And then you get there and it's like 1 star. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, but other than that, it didn't take away from the overall experience, right?
Yeah.
Highly recommended this place. Highly recommended this place for
shout out to the waitress as well.
Oh yeah, Kim.
Yeah, she was explaining a lot about how, different levels of spices you can put inside your ramen and all.
She knew her stuff.
Favorites, meals she liked and all that stuff. Yeah.
Very knowledgeable there on your menu, Kim. I know that's why I got you a good little tip there, Kim.
Yeah.
So good job. So highly recommend you want to go out with your buddies, experience Japan in a bowl. Go check out Jinya Ramen Bar. H-Town, that is. H-Town. Sorry, if you're listening from a different state, I don't know what to tell you. Come on over here and check it out. But,
2 locations.
Jinya Ramen Bar. 2 locations. Definitely. And we will get on that Shoku Ramen pretty soon because that has the anime stuff. So we will go and review that pretty soon here in the next couple episodes. So look out for that. Overall, before we move on, what would you give this place out of 10?
I'll give it an 8.5.
10 stars.
8.5 out of 10.
Wow. Exact amount of stars I gave it. 8.5. Yep. If the toilets were better, I'd probably give it a 10. The toilet and the Long Island, then it would have been a 10. But other than that, solid spot, dude. Solid spot. So go check it out.
Yeah.
You want to call it on that? On the Jinya Ramen Bar?
We can call it right now on the Jinya Ramen Bar.
All right. Moving on. Man, I almost gave away the little spoiler. Loki! Episode 2.
The Variant.
The Variant. Oh, my God. Another lovely week here of Loki's awesomeness. Dude, I don't know what it is about this show, but it seems like the best thing I've ever seen on Disney. Ever.
Really?
Yeah.
The best thing.
The best thing I've seen on Disney ever. This is their best work to date, I gotta say.
This their Marvel's best work to date.
Best work to date, dude.
Okay.
This dynamic between Mobius and Loki it's superb. It's you realize that, I think we mentioned it last week with our guest, shout out to Bubble. There's not much action going on, right? You're not getting a lot of action.
More information.
The dialogue is so complex.
Right.
It's so complex. The complexity of the dialogue between them is it's really keeping the folks engaged. And at the same time, it's some highly entertaining talk that they have.
It's like 2 detectives trying to solve a case with using space and time.
Yeah, that was my next thing. My next point. Yeah. They turned it into a sci-fi crime drama.
Right.
Wait, I did not see that. I did not see that as a possibility in terms of when they introduced the show and when they when they first said this was coming up. I did not know this is the direction they were going to go with the show.
I like how Loki is. It's like he's playing some role as trying to be an actual TVA worker, and at the same time still trying to figure out what's all about. not just how to get out, how to reach the timekeepers. Yeah,
right. He's trying to take him over or shut him down or some crap like that.
Yeah. At
the same time, he's trying to play like a double agent on his own.
But at the same time, he's trying to. I think he tried to show Morbius that this is not all what it seems to be. Like with the time with the TVA, I think the TVA got more secrets than.
Mobius knows.
Or Morbius don't want to know. It seems like Morbius don't want to know. He wants to keep everything like it is. This is what it is, and let's just deal with it. Type of sense about it.
Wow. That's a good little theory there. Yeah. There may be something behind the curtains with this Loki show.
Yeah.
Something WandaVision-esque.
Yeah. I like how there's different variants of Loki that looks different and has different abilities.
Yeah, dude, that was so cool how they threw that in there. I wanted to see the one that was. Look how he played soccer. I was like, can y'all dive into that guy's life? Let me see what he's like. Yeah. Oh my gosh! And then of course the Hulk looking one.
Yeah.
That one was funny. But I've got when I'm talking, I'm gonna go back to their dialogue and how they're talking between each other. I get hints of, remember the other guys, right? With Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
You ever saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get like they're taking some of the aspects of that humor, the elements of their humor, and mixing it in with how these two interact.
More so with Morbius' character.
Yeah, and just like how, like, for example, when Loki was given his little metaphor about what's going on for the variant, and he's using his salad as a metaphor.
Yeah.
He's like, I was gonna eat that. Like, don't pour that on my salad. But it kind of it reminded me of how Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg was doing and the other guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's rich. It's rich. Like, it's working on all levels of this show. I'm super impressed.
And I was right about Lady Loki.
What did you write on?
I said there was a Lady Loki.
Oh, you said that last week?
And then you were saying it was Mephisto.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying that was Mephisto. I was saying the person that they revealed to this past episode, I wasn't saying that was Mephisto. I was saying Mephisto's on a bigger picture behind the scenes still.
You still think that?
I still think. Why would they show a picture of a devil and not like have him come up? I think they keep teasing these breadcrumbs. I think that Morbius and his team was at a certain time and at a certain church that had that up. Just the look of it, I guess. We'll see. But I just feel like it's coming somewhere somehow, and they just keep teasing us.
Okay.
But yeah, the Lady Loki reveal.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
Well, I kind of had a feeling. I like, she looked at like a woman in that cloak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I think I want to know her motives of trying to destroy the timeline.
Yeah,
that's what I want to know.
Serious shocker there in terms of her plan. I was like,
that was a good plan, by the way.
That was the most diabolical plan. Like, you're messing up the essence of the flow of time.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone go, that's like 10 times like a 9/11 situation or something like this.
And then she used their own
weapons against
them. Yeah.
It was
against
so
the whole
well
timeline. Yeah.
So well thought out, and like everyone's all freaking out over there at the TVA, and then you also start feeling like, damn, dude, this shit's about to hit the fan.
Right.
Because from this, I'm thinking like, is this gonna lead into like more multiverse madness thing that's coming up in Doctor Strange?
I think so. I think this show and that movie connects in some way.
It has to, because this has to have some serious ramifications going forward. Like, something has to happen. Based off, you can't mess with that many timelines and like it's gonna settle back into being
how can you fix all that? You saw those lines were just spreading out throughout the timeline. I don't know how they're gonna fix it.
Serious like debacle going on there. It got super intense when it got into the little the shopping area.
Yeah, during the hurricane. Yeah.
Oh my God, I was
2050.
2050. Yeah, Alabama.
Yeah.
I was so tense. I was like, God dang, dude, like the intensity, the pace took a whole different route. Before it was enjoyable, then it took like this kind of like, what the hell? Like, this feels like a serious like terror situation now.
Yeah.
So now throwing terrorism on top of this crime drama. Like, man, they just know what they're doing.
Yeah, and her abilities of putting her soul into people.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool.
That is cool. Because Loki can't do that, right? He can't do that. Nah. Wow. She's got a leg up on him already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring back this one part when Loki was explaining his powers, right? And he used that he used like a scientific explanation to his powers.
Yeah.
And he's like, "But you already knew that." I was like, "This is golden. This is so cool." That was only about like 3 or 4 minutes in. I was just already clapping. I was like, "This is it. That's all I needed for this episode."
Even though he's
brilliant.
Even though he's clever, it just shows you how smart he is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a reflection of how smart the writers of this show are as well.
Right. Yeah.
Like they know they've probably hit their stride. Who else? What other show can hit their stride writing out a plot like this by episode 2? Hands down, champion. You didn't give me a response.
I'm trying to think.
Because there isn't one.
Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lost.
Lost?
Game of Thrones, I guess, huh? Right?
No. Don't even do Game of Thrones like that. Don't even bring that back up.
The Mandalorian.
Well, Mandalorian. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be debatable for later.
Okay.
Sure. But out of all of this, though, what are you giving the show by episode 2 now? What's your rating?
This episode, I give it an 8. I get this episode at 8.
You dropped it?
I dropped it a little bit. Yeah.
Why?
Well, it was more, felt more quick. Like it got right down. Like the whole pace felt too quick. I wanted more in this episode. Yeah, especially the ending. More. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I went straight 10 on this one.
You went straight 10? Okay.
I went straight 10. The richness of the talk, the dialogue is like...
I think falling off on... I think episode 1 is a better episode than this episode. Mm-hmm. Only because it felt like I was watching... I felt it was a longer episode. Like, even though they had, try to catch you up on Loki, they still had more of the TVA. I think the TVA, explaining what the TVA is, felt like a longer, greater episode than this episode.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So there you have it, Loki. I can't wait for this next episode coming up in a couple of days, right? Next Wednesday. I love that they premiere on Wednesdays. It makes the week
middle of the week.
So
Yes.
Loving it. So look out for that. Oh my God. Yeah. What is it? Only 6 episodes this season?
6 episodes. So we halfway through right now.
I want more. I want more.
Hopefully some episodes be longer than... I wonder how long was episode 1 compared to this episode.
Episode 1 was close to an hour. This one I think was only like a few minutes shorter.
Okay.
So that's probably
because I felt it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But it's still enjoyable nonetheless. Enjoy it, folks.
Yes.
All right. We'll call it there on Loki.
Call it there on the Loki.
Well, call it there on the Loki.
On Loki. Loki. Not too low, Mr. Batman.
Loki.
All right. Once again, slowing it down here on the
it down
podcast. It's time.
Yes. Positive chakra or positive chakra.
Oh yeah, you bring Mr. French guy. Okay, cool. All right, GP, you got it this week. Take it away.
Yeah. We cannot live only for ourselves. 1,000 fibers connects us with our fellow man. I'll say that one again. We cannot live only for ourselves. 1,000 fibers connects us with our fellow man. And that was from Herman Melville.
That wasn't a song?
No.
Wow. That sounded like a song we were saying. Thank you. That was deep.
Yeah.
Good job.
It felt like it could be a song.
That sounded like it was in a song somewhere.
It sounded like it, yeah.
1,000 fibers. Maybe I'm thinking of 1,000 Kisses by Luther Vandross. 1,000 fibers from you. No, not fibers. He said kisses. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what I was mixing with. Take that in. Positive chakra there, folks. All right, so we gotta move on here. Finish it up, wrapping it up. Yell outs before
Yes, head out. AD.
My first yell out is going out to Everything Gundam group on Facebook. Man, thank you guys for supporting my latest build. These guys are super supportive and hyping you up for these builds, bro. I posted up the new Gundam that I'm building, and the Master Grade Astray, as you saw in my opening there. And within like 20 seconds, it was like up to like 30 likes. I was like, God dang! And then like 15 comments on what's great about it. Look out for this, or look out for that, and have fun with it. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. I was like, oh my God, thank you, guys! I am having fun with it! And even like King Douglas shout out, man, that's a good one, that's a dope. I'm like, oh my God, I love this community. So yeah, thank you guys for the support. I'm actually doing pretty well on it. I'm gonna push on forward here this week to get it done. My next yell out is going out to, I should have done this last episode, but I've kind of skipped it over there, but we're gonna do it anyway this episode. Happy birthday, mama! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
And another one, because their birthdays are back to back, my older brother, Chris. Happy birthday to you, bro.
Happy birthday!
So you guys had a great one. Yep, I did check in, and yeah, they did have a great birthday as well. So wish you all the best for the coming year. Yeah. GP, who you got?
Happy birthday to my stepmom.
Happy birthday!
Shout out to Jenny Ramen Bar.
Yes.
Again, that was a great place to go to. Great place.
Shinya! Itadakimasu! Thank you. Thank you. We will be back.
Yes.
Any other yell outs there before we move on?
That's about it.
And of course, as you guys know, it is Father's Day here.
Yes.
As we were recording. So if you said, hey, this episode kind of went by fast. Well, yeah, because it's Father's Day. We got But yes, this Father's Day shout out goes to all of our guests who were also fathers here on the podcast. King Douglas, happy Father's Day,
Happy
bro.
Father's Day.
Michael P.
Happy Father's Day.
Derek Mars.
Happy Father's Day.
Cousins.
Happy Father's Day.
R.I.P. to my dad.
Happy Father's Day.
GP, your dad.
Happy Father's Day.
And my granddad.
Happy Father's Day.
And to all dads.
Happy
Father's
Father's Day.
Yeah, I hope you guys got to kick your feet up, relax, and
Just the two of us.
what?
We can make it if we try.
Oh, the Will
Just
Smith
the
special?
two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Feel the castles in the sky. Just the two of us.
Well, that's if you have you and one kid, but if they have like 4 or 5 kids,
Exactly,
yes, all of us. we gonna try to make it.
We gonna
Just
fit
all
in
of
this
us.
call. Just the 5
All
of
of
us.
us.
All of us.
It's a lot of kids, but hey, do your job. You guys do a great job out there. Keep it up.
Yeah.
All you fathers, man, proud of you guys, man. Proud to know such awesome dads, man.
Keep
I love
raising your kids.
raise them right. We love seeing the posts of you guys into fatherly things, man. It's what this world needs more of.
Right.
Everyone needs a proper dad.
Everybody needs a daddy.
Everybody needs a proper daddy.
Everybody needs a father.
Yes, a father. Yes, thank you. And yes, I guess I should say Happy Father's Day to me as well, because you didn't want to say it.
You know what, man? You know what? Happy Father's Day, AD. Oh my God, I forgot.
I'm sitting right next to
you. You are? Happy Father's Day.
I wanted to throw my name on the list, but you didn't want me to do it.
I'm so sorry. Happy Father's Day, AD.
I'm just joking with you. Yeah, sure, no problem, man. It's great. Fatherhood is awesome.
Spider Dad, AD.
Hey! Yes.
Hey, yes.
Spider Dad. So yeah, guys, enjoy it, and we look to getting you guys back in the podcast again soon as guests and diving farther into your fatherhood. See what I did there?
Yes.
All right, so that was that French guy supposedly known as GP,
and that was that Spider Dad known as AD.
And listen, folks, if you haven't realized by now, episode 44, this is what we do.
And if you don't know by episode now 44, now it's time to pay some dues.
So we will catch you guys on the flippity flop.
Peace.
Deuces.
Allez voir. Allez voir.